morning, welcome to our Houston County Commission Administrative Meeting. Today is February 24th, 2022. On the awards and presentation, we have 2 items on our regular agenda. We'll be discussing 12 items. On the awards and presentation, item number 1, we have a presentation for a life-saving award presented to Shannon Morgan Dixon. Mr. Rick Herring will be presenting that. Awards and presentation for number 2, we have our legislative report. Commissioner Brandon Shute will also be presenting that on that. Moving on to our regular agenda items. Item number 1, we have a request to approve site work for spec building. Be a presentation by Cole Currington.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are y'all doing this morning? Good. Good. So Matt was supposed to be here this morning, but unfortunately he had to go out of town unexpectedly. But I'm glad to be here and share a little bit about our spec building plans out at Sam Houston. So if you remember earlier this year, Matt provided an overview of plans and goals that we have for 2022. And 2 of those goals were to identify industrial property and to also establish a 100,000 square foot spec building. So as we were taking inventory of our available buildings here in Dothan and Houston County area, right now, the only available building that we have is about a 45,000 square foot building. And that is currently located on 6th Avenue, I believe. So we have seen a lot of industrial activity that requires buildings that are much larger. So specifically, our market has seen a lot that require a 100,000 to 200,000 square foot building. So in trying to meet those needs, we have actually submitted on 2 proposals from the state that require 100,000 square foot building. We've submitted the proposed plans for this spec building because we don't have anything available. So that just kind of shows you a little bit of the need that we've seen already in 2022 for buildings of this size. So as we were looking forward to trying to figure out, where would be the best place to put this building, we also took into consideration the work that the county is currently doing out at Sam Houston, the road work and things like that. So we thought for efficiency and effectiveness and utilizing our resources the best, that Lot 3 in Sam Houston would be the best place for this spec building. So the lot in Sam Houston that we're looking at is about 40 acres. Not all 40 acres of that lot is usable because of it being wet and things like that. So about 20 of those acres or less would actually be graded. And that's kind of where we stand right now in terms of what that looks like. The front of the building, as you can see in your proposed plans that you have up there, would be facing Austin Court. And then you have room for expansion on the back side of that building as well. So we appreciate you guys entertaining this idea. We appreciate the opportunity to come and share this exciting plans for our community and hopefully meeting the need and filling this gap for available buildings that we have in our market, but also across the state. So if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to try to answer any.
Yes, thank you for coming, Coleman.
Appreciate it.
On the 40 acres, so that's divided 20 and 20 for the existing building that we will build.
So
And then the 20 would be for a future.
well, no, sir. So if you're looking at the 40-acre lot, about only 20 of those acres would be usable because a lot of that is wet in the back portion of it. So if you're looking at the plan, the front of that building is facing Austin Court. So you've got 100,000 square feet right there that would be built. And then you have the opportunity to add another 100,000 to the back side of that for future expansion if need be.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
So we would just be doing the grading work for the plan that we see. We're not doing grading for possible future.
Correct. Is that right, Mr. Barkley? I believe so. Yes.
We're probably clear while we're in there.
Right.
There won't be any grading work for it because there's nothing there.
Right.
There's just room to do so in the future.
How much time are we looking at?
I just got these, so I don't know. I haven't done the estimate on it.
Is that possible? By the way?
I don't know, we'll see, but probably not, but I'll see what we do.
Any questions? Item number one, agenda, Robin.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the work you do for us and our economic development efforts in our community.
Thank you, sir.
Let me ask you a question. You just want a time frame estimate?
Yeah.
Is that what, yeah, we need you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
On to item number two, we have a request to approve appointments to Houston County Healthcare Authority. Yes, put that on the request to award bid for newspaper publication of Houston County voter list. Patrick Davenport, Judge, probate, Judge, you want to explain to us a little bit about that? I know he sent us a. This statement is one that takes some more explain to us a little bit, just for the public record.
Every couple of years, we have to publish a voter list for our
Can you
county.
speak in the mic, please? You speak it in when we can hear you.
Okay. We have to publish a voter list and a publication in our county. So we have to send out a 3 bids to local printers, and we had 1 response, which was the Dothan Eagle. And we had a bid opening last week, and we opened that, and that's the one that we decided to go with.
Objection, put that on to the-
No objection.
Item number 4, a request to approve annual Alabama Alcoholic Beverage Control Board license fees for Houston County. For that.
No objection.
Item number 5, we have a request to reappoint Ted Fagan to the Dothan Houston County Library System. Objection for that. Moving on to item number 6. We have a request to approve agreement between the Houston County Revenue Commissioner and the Atlantic Group LLC related to geospatial services and deliverables. Greg Holland, Chief, you want to give us a little bit, Greg, here? Give us a little insight on that.
Good morning, how y'all doing?
Good.
Every 5 years, we have to have aerial photography flown for the whole county. That helps us ensure that our mapping is as updated as possible, and also helps our appraisal department determine whether we've got buildings that we have all of them picked up that we need to have picked up. It allows us to be able to align the roads for new subdivisions and things like that on our maps. So this is a project in order to do that. And we'll be partnering with the city of Dothan, that they'll be paying half and we'll be paying half.
It's routine every 5 years.
Yes.
Any objection with that on the agenda?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 7, will request to award bid for bulk cement to lowest bidder meeting specs for bridge. Objections for that? Questions?
Is this just time for this to be rebid? Or is this?
This is actually a new bid. We went up to Tennessee and bought a bulk cement storage tank. And put it up ourselves so that we can hopefully order bulk cement by the tanker load now and store ourselves in our yard instead of having to go try and go to the concrete plants and buy it. We were having to schedule like 3 or 4 tons, 2 and 3 weeks in advance. And then you allow to show up, they couldn't get it to us. So it was really hindering our patching and zipping, we call it. So we bought this silo, put it up. Sean, remember, helped us plumb it. And we're gonna start having our own storage facility there. Y'all, this is a new bid, to try to cut costs and make those crews more efficient, having our own material.
Good, great, good job.
Any objection? Item number 7. Item number 8, Request to award bid for hot plant mix, the lowest bidder leading specs. It's just annual bid.
Yes, this is one that we had in place and contractor wanted to rebid it, because of everything going up, so. We had to rebid it. It's the bid.
Objection, item number 8. Item number 9, we have a request to approve resolution for APO project for resurfacing of Taylor Road, road and bridge there. Takes the right corner.
This is just the MPO project that we let this spring, resurfacing that, Taylor Road.
Objection for that. Item number 10, for request to approve resolution for APO project for the resurfacing of Campbellton Highway, County Road 203. Road bridge again.
Same thing.
And objections on that item. Any questions? Item number 11, request to approve resolution for MPO project for the resurfacing of South Broadway Road, road bridge again. Wait, a question?
Well, Kirkland, on this, from Ashland city limits north, US 84. That is, old US 84. Or is that?
It's gonna be the US.
Old 84.
US 84.
Okay.
84. Yeah, not the old 84. 4 lane.
4 lane, okay, it didn't say, yeah, okay. That's good, thank you.
Good. Last item 12. Request to sell the following gov deals: 2000 Ford Expedition, 2012 Chevrolet Impala, and 2002 Ford Crown Victoria. Objection for that. You wanna, Trotter, you got a thing to say this morning? I wanna make
Enough
sure-
time.
I wanna make sure-
Appreciate the offer
I'm
though.
looking hot for it. Okay, I mean, sir. It's a whole- wait, 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 wait.
I know this is a bit unconventional and not standard procedure, but I'd like to take a moment, please, to recognize one of our employees. Danny, would you please come up? You gentlemen may be aware that this fine individual has been with the county since he was in high school. He started part-time in the afternoons after high school, and he has been with the county for 27 years. This gentleman is retiring from service. From the
No,
county.
no.
I'm sorry to report, yes, sir, he is. In fact, he will not be here Monday. Today is his last day. Yesterday, we had a reception for him upstairs. I'm sorry, I wasn't. Montgomery. But I wanted to take this opportunity to present him to you so that I could publicly state how grateful I am for his service while I've been here and for all of the years that he has been here. And as is customary in this sort of a situation, we like to present to retiring individuals some funds out of the employee vending fund that is here. It's not county funds, it's employee vending funds. And a little small token of our appreciation to Danny and all your fine service and all your work toward helping this be an efficient and effective county. Thank you very much,
I
sir.
appreciate it. Thank y'all. It's been a pleasure working with all y'all and y'all's support over the years. Thank y'all. Thank you.
No, sir.
All right.